Wife sacrifices marriage for something I offered to give her. So not really sure how to start this. Not the most intelligent, nor smartest guy in world. Guess I'll just start talking. Me, 32 male, and my 26 female wife have been together for almost 5 years. Married for 2. We have a 2-year-old son and I have a 10-year-old daughter from a previous relationship. Starting April of 21, my wife has made a new friend at work, and normal friend things start. Normal things at first. Texting. Tagging each other on different social apps. Normal things. F is also in a relationship with a man, not sure if they're married. This is useful later. Starting in June, I started noticing things. Wife would stay up late at night, all night, sometimes messaging, F. Wife spending lots of time with her. Her coming to my house. Wife going to their house. Again, nothing serious, figured it's just friend things. One night I noticed something odd. Wife and I are in bed, I'm asleep. I wake up and she hurry and hides her phone. I don't think anything of it. I come back to bed and kind or snore while I'm awake and she pulls up her phone and looks to delete some messages. I'm half asleep and don't pay any mind to it at that moment. During this time we start getting into fights more often. She's starting to go to OTF house more often and they're starting to go places more often. It starts coming to a head around June 23rd. We get into a huge fight and it ends with the wife punching a hole in the wall and leaving to her house. That night, after more arguing and texts, I end up telling her I want a divorce and we can no longer have a safe and stable relationship for our child. We later figure this out. June 29th, it blows up big time. I'm at work and receive a message from my wife. Wife says F is coming to live with us because her partner kicked her out and she has no way to go. I tell wife this isn't happening at all. At this point I'm very suspicious of wife and F. I tell my wife, you and your girlfriend can finally do whatever the F you want to do. I don't give a F anymore. She responds with, well, I love you. I always will and I'll always care about you because you're the father of my child. And that'll never change. I'm just gonna put it out there. F, partner thinks F, and I have something going on. He's jealous and controlling and she needed out, sometimes feelings develop and it isn't anything that I can change now. After you threatened to divorce me, it made me realize you don't care as much about our relationship as I thought you did. I call her and she finally lets me know that her and F have had a physical affair and my suspicions are confirmed. Long story short, she tells me that it's because the F was emotionally there for her during our arguments and fights. She also keeps stating she's just been selfish about the entire situation. And that my wife was always curious about females. I've offered in the past to invite a female into our room to fulfill the wife's fantasy, but she refused, stating she did not want to share me. I do my best to work through this, against my better judgment, and we start to mend our relationship. I'm not the best person on the planet. I say things. Mean, hurtful things. That I later apologize for. I always just had a feeling that something didn't add up. The story didn't quite sit right. They said played and touched a few times. And only had sex once. Still, it never added up. The messages EF sent to my wife when they quit talking is nothing that a fling would send. Things talking about true love and her being the one. Messages that didn't make any sense in her phone and had no context. Leading me to believe most of them were deleted. Nice pictures in my wife's phone that I never received. Pictures where she has makeup on and all that. It comes to a here about a week ago. I reach out to F and her partner to offer an apology. I didn't feel they deserved one, but I felt I needed to do it as I said some pretty mean and hurtful things. I did it for myself more than anything. F and I start messaging and she actually fills me in on a lot of things that happened apparently. She then drops the bombshell and asks if her partner can call me. I accept the call and he tells me I cannot accept your apology because I also had sex with your wife. So basically my wife had sex with this couple. Multiple times because she wanted to try a woman. And her partner would not let F have sex with my wife unless he joined. I'm beyond destroyed. I feel like my wife sacrificed me, our son, and my daughter for something so selfish. And I offered to do it for her, but she refused because she did not want another person to touch me. I can't begin to process all this and have no idea where to go. Edit, I never thought so many of you would reach out to me as I'm suffering. And I thank you. But as this is getting attention, I feel I should edit this in. My wife has no contact with the F partner. Turns out, F and her partner have reached out to me with their own marital issues. They all admitted to having the threesome twice. Wife and F have admitted to touching and kissing. F claims it was more sex with just them two. Wife claims that EF partner is too jealous and freaks out when they were alone with each other. Edit 2. I thank you all again for your harsh truths and kind words. I don't have anyone to confide in, which is why I'm reaching out to the internet, I guess. Edit 3. Time for another edit, as many have asked. Wife has done everything I've asked of her for reconciliation. She's told family members, activated GPS tracking, posted on socials, and just recently agreed to a postnuptial agreement.